Every like helps the channel. Thank you. They call him the Typhoon from the East. Small in height, gigantic in speed. Manny Pacquiao rose from poverty to become the most explosive boxer of his era. He didn't just win, he tore the ring apart with his speed, turning legends into emergency room patients.
He's a natural southpaw. Oh, nice movement from Cotto to avoid those shots, and he's down again.
Today, we'll show his most brutal, most dazzling, most thunderous knockouts, the ones that carved his name into boxing history forever.
Came with that left hand from out of nowhere. Look at this. 4-punch combination. He's got Margarito going backward.
Manny Pacquiao versus Hector Velasquez.
Everything as he digs the first left hook to the body.
Dangerous fighter, as we said.
There's the speed of handle. Look at the difference.
Oh, nice counter by Velasquez.
Velasquez, serious business. Pacquiao throwing that right.
Well, there was a clash of heads in there, and Pacquiao shook his head, but no cuts open. Ooh,
Velasquez tried to pressure and work the body, but Pacquiao turned on a level of speed he simply could not see.
Fast-paced first round, and we're going to see it throughout, I would predict.
No, you're tied up.
His 1-2 is among the best in the business.
And he throws it often, and usually with a lot of
Left
success.
hand.
Beautiful left hook.
Velasquez got hurt.
There's that quickness of Pacquiao. Velasquez hardly reacted to that. Of course, that was a big bone of contention in the fight with Eric Morales.
Right hand gets in.
The speed of Pacquiao beginning to take effect now and beginning to tell. And he's getting to Velasquez in this
Combos one right after another. And by the middle of the fight, the Mexican fell like a tree struck by lightning.
Could hardly react to that.
He totally throws him off, and they get extremely frustrated.
Yeah, plus he's just awkward enough to not do the usual thing that you train against. Pacquiao's getting on top in this fight now.
Round 3 scheduled for 12 from Staples Center in Los Angeles. Manny Pacquiao from the Philippines in the red trunks with the flames. Hector Velasquez is in the white trunks with the colors of Mexico. Left hand from Pacquiao. Right hand lead, then a back. Velasquez fighting back.
We showed you Chavez here tonight. A number of other great champions are here as well.
See Martin right over here to the left of us. Pretty good right hand, but he hasn't thrown that uppercut that Freddie wanted.
There we see it.
3 hard punches inside right there.
Beautiful right hook, followed by...
That guy just got a left hand in.
The sneaky punches, those lunging left.
Fights that same style. He's got some fight left in him.
Beautiful combinations landing right in the chin.
Velasquez can take a lot of heat.
And it's that high volume output that's such a problem.
Let's look at Manny. This is not the usual Manny fight as he waves to the fans. There's that. That's what he's waiting to do.
The energy is unbelievable.
Just keeps it coming. Great combination.
I'll tell you, that straight left is among the swiftest in the sport.
It's always on the side away from the referee.
Savvy veteran.
For the veterans. Not what he was the first 2 rounds. That's because when you get hit a lot, it hurts. Well, these rounds are just flying by. You keep waiting for something big to happen.
Pacquiao looking for an uppercut now in this round.
Comes out smoking.
There's the hook. Where's the uppercut? Beautiful shot to the body.
That's a nice body shot. Another one.
Referee just gave the warning to Velasquez to watch out with the elbows.
He keeps getting hit. That's the only problem with that game plan. Right hand.
There's the hook.
He did a little
work. And Manny will great finisher. Let's see if he can close the show.
Left hand, right hand. Just unloading now. He had to get Manny to a neutral corner. He started the count. Picked it up at 3 or 4. I was wondering how long he's going to give him. That's just vicious. Tough to get him out of there. Wow.
Oh. He's got to get up. He has to beat the count. He has to beat the count. Can't be saved by the bell. Does he want to get up?
Oh, and it's called off.
The referee stops it. He's also a doctor.
Coming forward, letting it fly. Velasquez now not thinking about fighting back.
Manny Pacquiao versus Erik Morales III.
Combination for Pacquiao to the body of Morales. And Morales gives him a sly grin. Oh, good uppercut. Woo!
Oh, and Morales taking it extremely well.
And he didn't even budge.
This was a war, their third and final battle. But Pacquiao didn't come to avenge, he came to destroy.
Famous southpaw throws another body punch. And it's not going to be boxing, I can tell you that. It's going to be fighting.
You talk about punches in bunches. It's combination after combination when he wants to let him go. Looking as thick as ever.
I've never seen him this thick.
Oh, and a beautiful right hand counter hook by Morales coming out. There's the big right hook. And Morales felt that. Manny Pacquiao, Morales taking it well right on the chin. And another one by Manny Pacquiao. And this added weight seems to have added even more pop. This is the exact same thing from round 1 of the first fight. But you cannot deny Pacquiao's power, speed, aggressiveness. It's unparalleled.
And explosiveness. Final 10 seconds of a scintillating first round, which we come to expect. Another combination from Manny Pacquiao. Good round for Manny Pacquiao. Morales has been in retreat. And don't count Morales' savvy out. At 1 second, Pacquiao fighting back and turning it into a counter.
Morales shaking it off, saying he's got nothing.
Here we go. Just what we expected. And exactly what Manny Pacquiao wants. Morales wanting to show the world his good right hand, show the world that he's not done. Erik Morales never shied away from the best out there.
You can hear the punches from Manny Pacquiao landing.
Acceleration, a barrage, another flurry, and Morales hits the canvas.
By Erik Morales. Oh, and there's a knockdown by Manny Pacquiao. Was it a knockdown or was it more of a slip? Morales coming forward. I'm going to say that's a legitimate knockdown.
I'll say so.
He came back with a vicious left hook. Here's a better angle, knockdown. And he didn't seem to be too off balance. No, that was right on the chin, and he went down. That was right on the chin, right on the jaw.
Right above the jaw, right
Bam!
there.
He brought that from left field.
The punches are coming so fast. There's a left hand from Pacquiao. It was a left hand that did it before.
Oh, another beautiful combination by Pacquiao. And Morales has got to keep his head moving if he wants to stay in this fight. And another combination. And nice landing by Erik Morales. And this is not the sort of fight that Erik Morales needs to be in. And Erik Morales must have hurt me because he spit some water right at me between the rounds. We live in the same neighborhood. He also lives in Chula Vista. Oh, man. And I'll tell you what, if he wasn't in such phenomenal shape, he wouldn't have been able to take the hard shots that he just took right now. And he's a little hurt. Those legs look a little wobbly.
Yeah, that was a strong left hand. Pacquiao going to the body, then back up, throws to the right hand. There goes Morales. Pacquiao covering up.
Have you ever seen the heart of a champion where he just refuses to go down? A beautiful right counter by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, and another beautiful right hook.
Morales, look at Manny trying to finish. Several shots to the head. Morales is stunned. Trying to shake it off, but he's been hurt. Pacquiao knocks him down.
That's the fight.
That's it.
That should be it.
That's it.
Stop it.
Moves on. Let's take a look at the first knockdown right now. Bam, left hand, and I don't know how he got up from it. What a heart. What a champion. Erik Morales gets up.
Oh, and another huge combination.
Morales' eyes are glazing over. He's still trying to throw. He's still trying to throw, and he's wobbling.
Manny Pacquiao looking unbelievable tonight, and Morales coming back with beautiful combinations.
Morales comes back.
Up.
Morales coming back with a combination. Incredible. 30 seconds, a long way left in this round.
And Manny Pacquiao teeing off.
Pacquiao leaving himself wide open. Morales doesn't have anything to counter with. He's trying to survive. Now he jabs and backs off. Unbelievable.
Morales, a true gladiator.
15 seconds. Down goes Morales again. Again, he's down.
And the look on Eric Morales' face looks like he doesn't want anymore. That's it. He called it a day. He says that's it.
Oh my gosh. Mario Lopez.
I've never seen.
Manny Pacquiao has just put himself in the class of best pound for pound in the world. This is what did it. Morales knew he shouldn't get up or he may be permanent damage. He's already wobbly at this point. Pacquiao's speed, his power, the way
Pacquiao switched off a legend like turning off a light.
Amazing night and an amazing performance. Manny Pacquiao will put butts in the seats. People want to see this. They want to see the most exciting, powerful fight.
Manny Pacquiao versus Ricky Hatton.
To show that he can also box tonight, but I think he's got to be the Ricky Hatton who comes forward and blasts away.
Hatton, a bulldozer. But Pacquiao turned him into a statue with a single punch.
Basically sit back and pick apart Oscar De La Hoya because Oscar wasn't punching back.
Which you're exactly right. And then not only that, there's lots of head movements, there's lots of feet movement, and the speed of
Just check with Juan Manuel Marquez about what can happen in the first round against Manny Pacquiao.
Well, this will be an interesting fight because neither one of these guys, as Pacquiao lands another right hand, was really challenged in his last fight.
Oh, Kurt, beautiful shot. Combinations.
Down here in the first round. These were clean, perfect shots landed by Pacquiao. Look at that! What an incredible shot! Oh, it doesn't get any better than that.
Freddie Roach predicted the third round. He said it as a joke to annoy Mayweather. He might have been a little too conservative.
And Hatton's in trouble again. Final 10 seconds of round one, and Hatton's down for the second time here in this opening round. Hatton had never been knocked down at 140 pounds. He's been knocked down twice already in this opening round by Pacquiao. And we talked about his struggles against left-handers. You have to wonder, is he not able to see that right hook coming because of the weird angle?
Being at the gym and
Hatton knocked Pacquiao off balance with that shot, but Hatton is still rocky. After the spectacular first round of the Marquez fight, for Pacquiao, Marquez dominated the rest of the bout.
you brought up a very good point, Rich, because a lot of guys think.
I know the great boxing announcer Jim Lampley has said many times about Ricky Hatton, no fighter fights a full 3 minutes of every round like Hatton does, but Pacquiao, not phased at all, connects with a couple left hands again.
Now Ricky he needs to get through this second round and get himself together. He's got no rhythm at all right now.
A new Ricky Hatton in a different style, but once he gets hit, he's going to revert to what he's always been as he takes another left hand to the head.
And there's no defense for a chin. Your chin is what it is when you're taking hard shots from Manny Pacquiao.
I haven't got one in there.
But Pacquiao answers back. The combination's doing damage on Hatton. And Ricky Hatton right now seems to be in survival mode as we get to the final 30 seconds of the second round. Needs to get to his corner just to catch his breath. The movement of Pacquiao keeping Hatton in trouble.
Manny Pacquiao never fails to surprise me with what he brings to the table. It's always a little better than I thought.
A left cross on the trajectory of death, and Hatton lay motionless. One of the most brutal knockouts in boxing history.
Knocked out in the second round by Manny Pacquiao.
It didn't even go to, and it was just a perfect punch. Hatton dropped his right hand, and Pacquiao came right over the lowered left hand. Watch Hatton's left hand go down, and Pacquiao comes right over it.
Right on the button.
The knockout spot.
Manny Pacquiao versus David Diaz.
Scheduled for 12, both fighters in white trunks.
Diaz, a champion, durable, strong, and confident. But Pacquiao punched so fast, he simply stopped understanding what was happening.
Fight effectively at 140 pounds. but that weight differential may not show itself in the early rounds.
That's
It was a good left by Diaz,
Yes. Got two left-handers in there in case you folks haven't noticed. Manny comes across with a top left hand right over the top, and then some uppercuts.
Wow.
Manny looking like Ali, isn't he?
Hitting gloves, though. He's hitting a lot of gloves.
And lead left again from Pacquiao.
Is Diaz cut on the ear or above the ear?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
Right ear.
We're seeing some of that trademark body work from Diaz finally.
You see the blood in his hair?
Blood in his
right
hair.
side?
He's got blood in his hair. Top of the head.
Yeah, it's high. It's in the scalp area.
A lot of speed to contend with here. Diaz having trouble with Manny's speed. And Manny doing what Freddie Roach wanted him to do. Don't get roughed up. Oh, uppercut also. Diaz acknowledging the power. Left hand. Oh, good left hand for Diaz on a counter punch. But Pacquiao pouring on the combinations. Oh, Manny fighting a supremely confident fight. Blood streaming down from the scalp line of Diaz.
If he starts to work the opposite thing on Diaz, this fight is over in a hurry.
Diaz getting caught on the inside. Diaz was never going to outstyle him anyway.
Yeah, but you know, the damage is being done earlier than I expected. He's already cut in two places that I can see.
He keeps his very torrid pace in the ring, and that's why people love him. That left hand hurt, guys.
You know what Diaz is doing now? He's standing right in front of Manny. He's not coming forward, but Manny's not allowing him because of the footwork.
Yeah, you know, I think the thing that surprises me so far in the first 7 minutes or so that we've seen here is how comfortable Manny is at the weight.
He looks very good. He looks so relaxed in there right
He's
now.
just unbelievable.
But you know what? Diaz is unable to impose himself physically on Manny, so what does he have to be stressed out about?
I agree. So far, anyway.
Well,
He's through the door. He left it open for Manny, and I got to say, Manny has really done his part to step through the door.
The great thing about Pacquiao, he's got all the talent and skill in the world, but he's an aggressive fighter.
Absolutely.
He's exciting to watch, which you couldn't say about Mayweather all the time.
No, you're right. He's not a safety-first guy at all. Diaz is just a mess.
but the footwork. Oh, that left. But David says it. Anytime a fighter shakes it off, it means it hurt, man.
There's no doubt that hurt.
And whenever he misses, he gets countered so bad.
Yeah. His only chance, Doug, I think, it lies in his tenacity. Just to make the fight so grueling for Manny.
Yeah. Do just what he's doing now.
Right.
Get in, rush him, and work the body on the inside. Mug Manny Pacquiao if you can.
Archie Moore against
Ezra Charles.
This is the same fight.
Yep.
Joe Walcott.
Yep.
You know, sometimes the guy that just will not quit is the guy who wins.
Oh, he just caught a right hand on the chin.
I don't know if that would be the case with David Diaz.
Does that mean we've gotten more civilized or more squeamish over the years?
Squeamish. We're not civilized.
They're not fighting 15 rounders either. Round 5. That was not as that was. That one was.
And that was a premature celebration upstairs.
Yeah, but the last 3 punches were hard punches. Wow.
You know, these are good, accurate, quality punches from Manny Pacquiao.
Oh,
But if you remember Manny Pacquiao from 4 or 5 years ago, it was like he was double parked. I mean, he was in a rush. He was in a hurry.
Yes.
He was just going crazy in there. Much more poised now.
Unless they got a pint standing by in the corner, this could get bad.
No, I agree. I don't see how much longer this can go.
I really don't. Because they're going to have to take a look at it. He's just getting chopped to pieces. It's almost Ali-like to me, guys.
I don't think Ali ever hit like this.
No.
This is the Thriller from Manila.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
look at the blood.
You know, this is target practice right now.
Yeah, it really is.
Vic Draculich is looking in, the referee, to see what the damage is being done to David Diaz's eye. Nobody wanted him. And they came, and he was in New York, and he made his way west through Vegas and wound up at the Wild Card Gym. They went in. Freddie worked with the pads. They said, Freddie, you're the guy.
There's just no stopping that.
No, it's just deep.
But on the bright side, it is running down the side of his face and not into his eyes.
Yeah.
See, the one thing I don't think they did expect, though, is that they're not slowing this guy down. They're not firing him.
They're not putting in the work to really come on in the late rounds. You got to do something to stress Manny out, wear him down a little bit to the body, and Diaz is just not able to mount a sustained attack because of punches like that.
Yeah, he can't. He just cannot get past that. He actually landed a pretty good right hand there, but I don't think it had the kind of effect he expected it to have.
He's going to have to follow up on punches like that, and Manny's not letting him do it.
Manny's keeping him too deep.
A beautiful swarm of punches, and that's what Diaz has run into, a swarm. Round 7, the domination tonight by Manny Pacquiao. We'll see if the champion can turn it around. And I heard in the corner, Diaz, probably the most true statement, that said it's not the punches, it's the speed. Yeah, he
doesn't do much of that, man.
Yeah, he don't want to be there.
He doesn't do much covering up, so you know.
Vision's a problem for David.
Yeah, the blood is now dripping into the eye, both eyes.
Yeah, but you know, when you're refereeing a fight, I think you have to take the history of the fighters into account.
Absolutely. That's part of your job.
But Dracula is looking really close at the face of David Diaz.
Guys, Diaz is in a survival mode right now. That's all it is.
Yeah.
He does not want to go down, but he might get stopped.
Yeah, I don't think that's part of his arsenal. I really don't. I don't think there's any kind of guile or artifice in the way this guy fights. I mean,
no, he's an honest man. He's an honest fighter.
And he's giving you what he's got. I mean, this is it. Oh, he just winced. The heads came together there.
Yeah. Well, he couldn't. That was a big roundhouse that would have said good night, but it missed over the top of Diaz. Well, he stopped it. Round 9 temporarily, but it'll be bloodied up here pretty soon. Manny coming out with bad intentions in round 9. He just does not want to give Diaz any breathing room, nor should he.
Alan, they have as much chance of stopping that cut as I do of holding back Niagara Falls. Manny won't even give him, his one little moment there.
No. And it was a little moment.
Weren't they both in white trunks?
Yeah, they're crimson now. Diaz is crimson trunks. We're in round 9. The champion is the bloodiest one in there. Snuck one in, and now he's got a little pumped up a little bit.
Manny didn't celebrate after that one.
No. Whoa, good left hand from Pacquiao. That staggered Diaz, who comes forward now. Oh, left hand.
I hate to say it, Diaz will never have it.
No, Diaz is never going to be that kind of fighter. But I mean, the thing is, we wondered whether Manny would be able to rise to the level, but he seems to be one of those.
Down it goes with the left hand.
Fight is over.
Fight's over. Thank you.
The final hook dropped Diaz to the canvas, and the title dropped at Manny's feet.
You just hope Diaz isn't seriously hurt.
That's what I was just getting to, guys. I was getting worried about that because he's fought and taken so much damage.
Let's take a look at the punch that finished off David Diaz. The left hand that traveled about half a foot.
Diaz lunged right into it.
Yes, he did.
And when you see a guy fall face first, you know he's neurologically, he scrambled. Oh, yeah. The body was limp.
Yeah.
It was.
There's the
Manny Pacquiao versus Jorge Solis.
Mexico. And that is Manny Pacquiao, 28-year-old with a Hall of Fame career already in the making.
Solis tried to box smart, kept his distance, worked the jab. But Pacquiao tore through his defense like paper.
That he's actually moving to the right, to his right, and a lot of fighters tend to move the opposite way when they fight a southpaw. And I believe that he's using a good strategy.
And Manny Pacquiao in the white trunks, of course, the great champion in both the junior lightweight division, down in junior featherweight, taking on Jorge Solis.
And he just connected a couple of good shots right now, too. The only bad thing about Solis is that he doesn't have the power to stop Pacquiao in his tracks. I think the reason why his brother went in there and got on his face because he's not utilizing what he's supposed to, and that's that jab and the reach.
And he has, when he's used it, he's been effective in this fight, but just hasn't used it enough, and that was the weapon he wanted to use. You know, in his fight against Nicky Benz recently, he averaged 36 jabs per round, according to CompuBox, did Jorge Solis. That's what they want in this fight as well.
Well, you know, in fairness to Solis, though, Pacquiao's warming to his task now a little bit. He's a little bit more elusive than he was in the first round anyway.
You know, the interesting thing about Manny Pacquiao, he's such an exciting and excellent fighter. He makes a lot of fundamental errors. He squares himself up to opponents, and he is 3-1-1 against the Eric Moraleses, Juan Manuel Marquez, and Marco Antonio Barrera. Hard for them even to take advantage of it. Certainly Solis would have a hard time doing it. We saw Pacquiao just land a big left hand.
Well, he's certainly one of those guys you would never tell a young fighter fight like Manny Pacquiao.
You definitely don't want to do that.
He's like the only guy that can do it.
Yes, and not only does he get away with it, he's successful. Fray helps. A minute left to go here in round number 3. Manny Pacquiao and Jorge Solis, and so far, while Pacquiao has an edge in punch numbers, Solis has been certainly competitive in this fight, and a nice right hand downstairs by Solis. You know, their styles are such that it's been very difficult for either man to land what they want. Anything else, Solis is a very awkward fighter for Pacquiao to deal with right now.
Yeah, the height has actually been a problem for Pacquiao. The movement, I mean, people who've seen Pacquiao fight should realize and understand that he has a lot of trouble with fighters that move on.
Yeah, you know,
Manuel Marquez did that.
That's right. You know, because it's not only the height, but also the movement. There's something awkward about Solis that's making Pacquiao look a little awkward himself.
Having said that, Pacquiao is doing some good work in this round, and Solis has not been able to punch back much. And it looks like there is a little blood somewhere on Solis' face. Nice shots by Solis. Probably Solis' lip, we think. We'll check it out.
Here's my question, though. Has anybody fought Manny Pacquiao better than Eric Morales did in the first fight and in most of the second fight?
Probably not.
Yeah, and you know, and Morales was barely able to hold on to win the first fight and got knocked out in the second fight. Can Solis beat Pacquiao with this kind of an approach?
You know, I'm going to say that maybe Juan Manuel might have fought him just as good.
All right.
Yeah, well, he fought
only because he got
well,
dropped in the first round 3 times. But other than that, he changed his way of fighting, and he made Pacquiao look beatable.
What those two guys had in common, they were both hitting Pacquiao hard and often. So Solis is kind of picking his shots.
Nice left hand by Pacquiao. May have stunned Solis. We'll see. Another left hand by Pacquiao. Harder punch is probably being landed by Pacquiao. What lands? Yeah, but I think the CompuBox numbers were an indication. Pacquiao had Solis in bad trouble in the 6th round, but then Solis came back with a big left hook.
Solis showed, if nothing else, in that last round now, he's resilient. He did recover quickly.
He got hit with some good shots by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao, as we know, punches with power. Right hand gets in by Pacquiao, and again they come perilously close to clashing heads. Still a trickle of blood from the left eye.
So Solis has a tendency to fall inside, especially after he throws his right hand, and that's why the heads keep coming together.
2 left hands hurt Solis. 2 good straight left hands got him in trouble again. Pacquiao's primary weapon, and it's working now.
Solis needs to pick up that guard. He needs to pick up that defense of his. He's slacking off, and that's why he's getting caught.
I've seen him do it to a lot of guys. It's the relentless pressure. After a while, you know, despite yourself, the hands start coming down because you get exhausted.
29 of the 32 KOs that Pacquiao has had have come within 6 rounds. And all of Solis' KOs have come within 6 rounds. So they're in territory where Solis just doesn't knock people out, and Pacquiao doesn't often do so. A minute left to go, or just under it, in round 7 of this 12-rounder. Good jab by Pacquiao. This is our main event of the evening, and there's another one of those big left hands. This has been a signature round for Pacquiao, and of course he had a very good 6th round as well, so he's strung together.
You know, and I think they've run out of ideas in Solis' corner. Yeah. Gennaro, you know, we were both listening, and they've invoked the family.
He's in trouble, and down goes Solis.
You look like it was that lip uppercut that dropped him. There goes that uppercut again. He's hurt. He's out. It's it. It's over.
Solis sent down for the 2nd time.
Cinco.
He is on the apron of the ring.
He's not gonna beat the count. He's not gonna beat the count.
Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao versus Miguel Angel Cotto.
I think a very big one.
That was my first key to victory for Pacquiao, for
Cotto, a machine, a champion with devastating power. But Pacquiao broke his rhythm, broke his psychology, and broke his body.
You know, to get around the speed, and the jab will help. Time those rushes.
And the likes of Zab Judah and the likes of Shane Mosley.
Let's not make Cotto out to be this one-dimensional slugger. He could jab, he could counterpunch, he could box, he finds ways to win. It's very early. Listen, we're taking nothing away from the guy who's pound for pound king of the world.
Well, not just that, gentlemen. I think he tasted that leather really early.
For the champion in white, Miguel Cotto.
Oh, and this is going to be a good fight.
Much more deliberate fight from Pacquiao. Nice left hand. Cotto absorbs a combination.
And that's what Frady was working with Manny this whole camp to stay off of those ropes.
Absolutely.
Beautiful combination by Pacquiao.
Just that switch. He doesn't do it a lot. He's a natural left-hander. Body head, but the body really landed. For Cotto, back comes Pacquiao. Stinging combination. And Pacquiao moving forward for the first time in the third round.
Beautiful counter shot by Pacquiao.
Yeah, here comes Angles. And that's a bad break for the champion.
But it is a knockdown.
It is a knockdown.
All right, let's take a look at the knockdown now. Manny coming forward. Oh, that's a solid knockdown. That is a definite knockdown. A right to the head sent Cotto down. There's nothing flukish about that one. He brought the punches up from the body. Beautifully done by Pacquiao.
3-4 fights.
Since Marquez, maybe, huh?
Sure.
Nice body shot by Pacquiao. That's what he should be doing. Turning, and reloading. Manny Pacquiao to handle. Pacquiao turning, perfect.
And a nice body shot by Pacquiao as well.
Whoa, that's textbook. But if you want to get into a slugfest with him, Cotto wants to make it a war, it looks like. Left hook lands from Cotto, like the 2-minute round.
And I didn't think I'd see Manny be just resting on the ropes.
Manny's been driven back at times, but here he comes forward. Boy, it flashes of brilliance in this round. Turning, Cotto.
And he can switch because he's a natural southpaw.
Oh, nice movement from Cotto to avoid those shots. And he's down again. Combination.